Hello good people, welcome to my YouTube channel. Let us get a little bit intimate and personal today. I'd love to share with you something that is so personal to me, my own belief and my way of lifestyle. There's a saying that those who love what they do or those who enjoy what they do, they never have to work a day in their life. And I'm doing this video because I get so many questions, especially from people who follow me through my website or through here on YouTube and even in my own personal space. I get so many questions of people asking me to give them ideas and suggestions of digital businesses that they can start. Most of the times I answer back. In fact, sometimes I go out of my way to just find out different businesses that can be conducted online and different businesses that people can prosper in, even though we have very different interests, even though we have very different intentions of starting businesses online. Of the many people who ask me this question, some of them genuinely want to start a full-time business. They want to start something that can give them a livelihood and something that they can enjoy. Some of them want to start a nomadic lifestyle, and we all know that to practice a nomadic lifestyle, you need to have a job where you're comfortable, a job where you can work from anywhere. And what is best than working as a freelancer online? So majority of the times I get these questions, I will give you some genuine feedback. I will give you ideas, many ideas and many options of jobs that you can start online and get some income while at it. I must say though, I give all these people these ideas and these recommendations, even though I know very well in the back of my head that for you to succeed, not only as an online entrepreneur, but to succeed in whatever field, you will need more than a recommendation or you'll need more than an idea. You will need your energy, you will need your enthusiasm, you will need your psyche, to make things work for you. You need to be good at it and you need to strongly believe in it for you to be able to do it with passion and with interest and to make it work. And just before you click off this video, because I know I'm sounding like, I'm not heading to a good place, let me say this. I am talking about this because I believe in gifts and talents, and I believe in identifying people's gifts and talents. When I finished my secondary school education, I joined the university to study broadcast journalism and mass communication. I always knew from a very young age that the course that I will take at the university is journalism and mass communication. And I'll tell you this, every time, and I'm sure you've had these conversations with your schoolmates, you meet someone in the street and they ask you, oh, what are you doing at the university? And I would say, you know what, I'm studying journalism and mass communication. And they'll be like, yeah. That suits you. That is so you took the right course. Because this is something that could be identified even within my circles of friends, even the people in my society. They would tell you that my character, the way I presented myself, had I gone to university and done clinical medicine, everyone would be like, okay, that doesn't look like you. But journalism fits your character. And I remember when I got my job, I worked at one of the leading banks in this country as a lead generator. And the job has so much pressure. I must say, so much pressure. I commend everyone who works as a lead generator in a bank. But I remember every time I told my friends, every time I told my relatives that I was working as a lead generator in a bank, they were like, yeah. That is you, that is you, because the job description really did describe me as a person. And I don't want to go into detail what my character is like or what I'm like. If you've been watching me for a while, maybe you have your own description of what my character is, but that description that you're seeing right now, someone else already spotted it, and it has been spotted in me since I was a child. So for every decision I've made as a career, for every decision I've made as a person, it always included these things. And I'll tell you, when I was a child, I used to be very creative. I used to write a lot. I wrote my first book. Even though I did not publish it, it was edited and it was thoroughly done. So I've been writing since I was very young. I've been doing public speaking since I was very young. So these are things that I had as a hobby, as a talent, and I must say it has played a role in my decisions even as an adult. Starting writer's fantasy, for example, is something that I've tried for a long time. If you've been following me for a while now, you know that before my website used to be jshare.co.ke, and in my website I generally just used to write random thoughts. I would place myself into people's shoes and write their experiences. I would write my own experiences. I would just write random things about life. But then I didn't know how to turn it into business, and when I realized that I could actually turn it into a business, I shut down jshare.co.ke and rebucked it as writersfantasy.com. So what I'm trying to say here is I am strongly convinced in my heart and in my mind that for you to succeed in whatever field you're in, you are going to need more than somebody's idea or recommendation. You are going to need your own input into it, and that might be determined by your energy towards the field that you want to go into. It might be determined by your interest in the field that you want to go into, and it will definitely be determined by how much you're willing to invest into a specific field. My mantra in life is what is in your hand. And I don't want to sound preachy here or anything like that, but what is in your hand is actually a Bible verse. It's in the Old Testament when Moses, who went to meet God where there was a burning bush, and he was being sent to go and release the children of Israel. He wasn't given anything, and he was asking, if you read your Bible, and I'm pretty sure this is also in the Quran in their own version, but it's there. He asked God, you're sending me to release your people from slavery, but I don't have anything. I'm a stammerer. I don't know how to go about this. And God asked him, what is in your hand? And you know, Moses was holding a rod on his hand, and that's what he used to go and deliver the people of Israel from the Egyptians. So I use the same mantra. I try and put myself in Moses's shoes, and I try and answer the question. And I'm sure I've done an article about this. In fact, let me link it in the description box below. Maybe there I'll explain myself better than I am right now. But I totally believe in using what has been placed in your hand. And me, what has been placed in my hand is some great writing skills and some great communication skill. I read to improve my talent. I do consult better people than myself to improve my talent. But I must say also that I have it in my hand. So what I'm trying to say here is I strongly believe that for anyone to succeed in whatever they are doing, and by the way, just so you know, success means getting what you want, when you want, how you want it. That's what success is. It's not a mansion, it's not some type of car, it's not some exotic holiday. It's just getting what you want, when you want, how you want it. That's how you know if you're successful. And for you to attain that kind of success, you need to understand what is in your hand. I hope this video is making sense, especially now that we are all at home. We all are working at our minimal best. It's high time that we sit down and start figuring out what is in our hands and try to use that to create an income for ourselves, if it's income that you're looking for, or some peace of mind because you're doing something you love, or even benefiting your society in one way or another. So I guess what I want to ask, or what I want us to discuss in the comment section below, and please do comment and please do share with this with someone who needs to hear it. What is in your hand? Let me know in the comment section below. Have you figured out what is in your hand? Do you know what is in your hand? And can you use it in any way to create an income for yourself? I would love to learn from what is in your hand. I'd love to know what is in your hand. Until my next video, goodbye.